Hello, I'd like to introduce you today to FoodSaver. FoodSaver is a vacuum sealing system. It really makes life a lot easier for you. This is the front of the machine. It's really quite simple to use. It has a very small footprint as well. Very smart to sit on the back of your unit. So let's have a look what it's going to do for you. You can pull down the front of the machine and inside you have a roll of plastic. This plastic is absolutely fine for food. We're going to pull out an amount of plastic that we think we're going to need for our produce. Always make it a little bit bigger than you think you'll need. You then just cut it along with the cutter. The cutter won't hurt you, but it certainly will cut the plastic for you. You need to close the front of the machine. We're now actually going to seal the bag, and we're going to seal the bag by turning the machine on. The machine will automatically turn itself off after 10 minutes of non-use, saving you electricity. So, very simply, press the button. You get a little red light, tells you something's happening. You then put the open end into the slot at the bottom. That will now give you a little blue light telling you something's happening. That's now heat sealing the bag. Once you have the bag heat sealed, you can then take it off and put your produce in. Now we're going to use some sausages today. Sausages in the freezer after 3 to 4 months will actually get freezer bone around them. Having put them in the FoodSaver bag, you now have them in the freezer for up to 2 to 3 years. Now, I can hear you say you don't want them in the freezer for 2 to 3 years. However, what that's doing for you is actually keeping the freshness in on the first day that you actually put them in. So we're just going to put the sausages in the bag. Always make a bag bigger than you actually need, because you can reuse them. You can wash them out and reuse them. The machine is fully automatic, so all we're going to do now is just feed the open end of the bag into the machine. It will now connect and it will now vacuum seal our sausages. You can hear the change of pitch, which means that it's actually finishing. Once the machine stops, it's now heat sealing the bag for us, keeping that vacuum in there. Once that's done its job, we can then take them out and put them into the freezer. Here we have some fish. This is fish, so sausages to one side. We have some fish. You can now really take advantage of all these buy one get one free, because you can buy multi-packs of fish, put them in the FoodSaver bag and just put your lemon, herby butter, whatever it is you like, vacuum seal it, pop it in the freezer, and then when you come home from a hard day's work, you take it out the freezer and just put it into some boiling water, simmer it away, and you have some really succulent fish cooked in its own pouch, cooked in its own FoodSaver bag with its own juices. It really is succulent and very easy to do. If you come outside of the kitchen, what about when you go on holiday? You can actually now vacuum seal your suntan lotion. How many times have we had suntan lotion spilt into our luggage? Or you put it in and really keep your fingers crossed that it isn't going to split open. Well, now you don't have to worry. You could also do that as well. FoodSaver also offers you the option of a marinator and canisters. Now, the marinator will be brilliant for barbecues. It actually pulses, so it gets your meat and you put it into a canister and it pulses the meat. You put your juices in, so it pulses for about 10 minutes, giving you really tenderized, succulent meat. You now have the canisters, and this is a good example to show you how it works. You can use your canisters for fresh rocket, for lettuce, things like that. Lettuce really goes off very quickly, doesn't it? We get these bags, we take a handful out for our lunch or a sandwich, we tie and put it back in the fridge and it goes brown. Now it doesn't have to. You can put it into a FoodSaver canister. How it works, let me show you. You take your canister, these are marshmallows that we have, and we have a little hose that comes out, it's attached to the machine, and it really is idiot proof. You can put it into the one hole on the top, you pop it in there, very simple on the top instructions, you have a picture of a canister. You now just press the picture of the canister and that will now take out the air of the canister and whatever is in there. Let's just watch our marshmallows. It's a good example. This has an automatic shut off, and what will happen is when it's taken all of the air out of the canister and the marshmallows, it automatically stops. So we take out our hose, easily goes back, and that now is vacuum sealed, so we can't actually open it. Good for children's sweets if you want to keep them out the sweet jar. So now to get into here, all we do is press and hold the little grey button on the top. Watch the marshmallows, guys. How good is that? So we now just take the lid off and we can now get in here. We can reuse these many, many times. So let's just have a little look at the features again. Really smart finish on here. I quite like this sitting on my unit, and if it's on your unit, you'll use it every day. You have the features very simply to make your own bag. You have the marinator, you also have the canister option, and this machine will automatically detect moisture. Couldn't get any better, could it? Thank you.